Sometimes, empirical formulas seem kind of tricky, but once you get some practice, you'll see that it's just an application of stuff you already know. Let's do another experiment and use it to practice writing an empirical formula.
The students are going to convert a copper oxide compound into pure copper by allowing it to react with methane gas. They will be able to use their data to calculate the empirical formula of the compound. The students find the mass of a test tube to be 33.05 grams. The paper will keep the copper oxide from touching the sides of the test tube. Now that the students have added the copper oxide to the test tube, they are removing the paper. They find the mass of the test tube with the copper oxide in it to be 34.29 grams. Notice that they are careful to keep the copper oxide at the bottom and off the sides of the test tube. The students are adding methane gas to the test tube, which they then light at the mouth of the test tube. The students carefully heat the copper oxide. Methane gas will react with the copper oxide to drive off the oxygen, which reacts with the methane gas to produce carbon dioxide and water. Only copper is left in the test tube. While the copper metal is cooling, the students continue to add methane to the test tube to prevent the hot copper from reacting with oxygen and turning back into copper oxide. Notice that they continue to burn the excess gas coming out of the mouth of the test tube. The students find the mass of the cooled test tube after the experiment to be 34.04 grams. Notice the metallic luster of the copper as the students rub it on the lab counter.
Now, let's determine the empirical formula of our compound using our data. Remember that we were told that our compound is some copper oxide. So our formula is going to be Cu something, O something. So we are going to need the mass of copper and the mass of oxygen. Once we figure out these masses, we will convert to moles and then find the simplest whole number ratio of the moles. Work with your lab group to figure that out.